What's up, guys, and welcome back to On the Brick, where today I wanted to talk to you about one of the lesser known sellers out there who still has some really cool things. Their name is Kai Bricks, or Kai E Bricks? Kai Bricks. You know, I never actually figured that out. Regardless, they are a seller who just offers a variety of instructions covering different media. They have Star Wars, Star Trek, Zelda, and other awesome things too. In fact, if you look at the list of items, you'll see that they have a good variety, including things just like Minecraft or Avatar, and everything on this website is completely of their own design. Now, even though I haven't shown them off yet, I have actually built a few of their models, and I can tell you from firsthand experience that I've had zero issues with any of them. So what is it that they offer? Well, like I said, a good variety of different things. If you've been following this channel for any length of time, then you know that some of my personal favorite mocks tend to be these diorama style ones. I'm a little bit on the older side now, so I don't really play with my Lego anymore, and I really like being able to display them. So things like this really speak out to me the most. So they do offer some of these, like with Ahsoka's arrival in the Clone Wars, or even one that I really cannot wait to build is the Home 1 Bridge diorama, which I just think is an awesome build. But they also offer a good variety of different vehicles, not just from the Rebellion, not just from the Empire, but from all over Star Wars. Now, most of these are a little smaller than if you were to compare them to, say, something on Brickvault, but there is a reason for that. And even if I say small, don't get me wrong, most of these aren't tiny. For instance, if we look at the MC-80 Liberty type Star Cruiser, this is a set that contains 3,421 pieces. This is a true UCS style build, and the details show that. Honestly, this is one that I would really love to build one day too, just haven't yet. But if we look at the Star Wars ships, again, the reason that these are scaled as they are is because they are all scaled to the UCS Star Destroyer. This is the new Star Destroyer, quote unquote new Star Destroyer, that came out a few years ago. So this big gray blob in the middle is that Star Destroyer, with all the other ships that Kai has designed in Star Wars scaled to it. That MC-80 directly underneath it. And then also there are some that are not scaled to that, which she does separate there at the bottom, but the majority of her designs are meant to be in line with that Star Destroyer, so if you have that, you can build an accurately sized fleet, which is something that I always just absolutely love. So if you're looking to expand your Rebellion fleet, if you're looking to expand your Empire fleet, or if you just don't have so much room, but you still want to have some of these pieces or some of these builds, I would definitely look into getting anything that she has to offer here. Or if you don't like Star Wars, well, she also offers Star Trek and a whole ton of Star Trek. I am not so knowledgeable on this side of things. My dad is much more than I am. But I do know that a lot of these are still really cool. I am a huge fan of the Enterprise in general. I don't think this is the correct Enterprise, but I don't know if this is from Star Trek or not. But they also have like dioramas here and everything as well. So if you're a huge fan of Star Trek, you can instead look into getting some of these, which are awesome builds as well. They also offer different Halo builds, ones that I've personally been trying to get into for a while now, including things like the Pillar of Autumn or the Forward Unto Dawn. Both of those are some amazing builds that I've been really just trying to find the time to build. But hey, like, let's say that you're not really into Star Wars, Star Trek, or Halo, but you still want sci-fi. Well, guess what? They have other things from like Mass Effect, which is one of my favorite game series of all time, and this little special one here, the Destiny from Stargate Universe. Now, why is this one so special? Because I asked her to commission this. No one has ever really built this in Lego form before. No one's ever really designed it in Lego form. There are a few out there, but they either don't have instructions or tend to be quite impractical. Kai was offering commissions at the time, and I reached out to her, asked if she would design this for me, and she did. We're going to talk about that more in just 1 second, but I really just wanted to point out that this is here. I've built this in real life. I'll probably be showing it off next Wednesday, actually, and it is just absolutely beautiful. If you're a fan of Stargate, definitely check this one out. But okay, let's say you're not a fan of sci-fi at all. Well, they offer a good variety of not sci-fi either. You can get a few different things from Nintendo. Not as much as, you can in the sci-fi side, but they still exist. Or they actually have 2 different things from Avatar: The Last Airbender. They have the police airship instructions, which I believe are actually from Korra, and then Appa as well, which is always a really nice build. Or if you really want, you can buy these prints from her, which do show all of the models that they have designed in the various categories. So for instance, here's all of the Star Trek models split into their different scales, so you can see how they are meant to be together. Also, I didn't realize that she had a Borg cube, and that's probably one of the most tedious builds in the entire world, but still really cool. And so with all that said, because there's not really much else to go into there, the only other thing that I do want to point out are the commissions, as I said. This is something that they do offer, and you can just reach out to them at any point and ask. They have this form here, or you can reach out to them on Instagram. And I can tell you that I was very happy with the service that I was provided when I reached out for my commission. It took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but that's because of outside issues that were outside of both of our control. But at the end of the day, the model that they provided was extremely good, and it comes with the full build, the full instructions, the part kit, everything that you would ever need. I don't know how they normally handle this, but when it comes to the Destiny, I just let them sell it on their website. I didn't ask for royalties or anything. I just wanted the model. Again, no one has ever built it. I'm a huge fan of Stargate, so I decided, why not? All you need to know is that they do offer things at an incredibly reasonable price. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be cheap, but that does mean that it will be very reasonable, and the product that you get will definitely be worthwhile. At some point in the past, they did offer part kits. It's actually how I found them. But they did say that it was something that was very hard to maintain, and decided to move away from that and focus solely on the instructions, something which I fully understand. So if you want to support them, if you see anything on here that you really do like, I would definitely recommend giving them a look. There's plenty of stuff to see here. Again, they have dioramas, they have giant ships, they have not just Star Wars, they have Star Trek and everything as well. So link will be in the description down below. Guys, I am getting sick today, and so I'm trying to get this video out before it really hits, and I just need to go lie down. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do consider subscribing if you like what you saw today. And I'm gonna go lay down.